Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Mukhtar Sanusi. I'm a postgraduate student in the first semester at Universitas Negeri Gorontalo. In this video, I will share you how to implement EFL teaching design by applying 21st century principle. I will focus on first students' learning activities such as pre-activity, main activity, and post-activity. The second one is learning materials. The third is learning media, and the last is assessment rubric to assess my students. The topic that I will teach is about caption. This topic is for third grade of senior high school. So the goal of this topic is students are able to differentiate the social function, the generic structure, and the language features in the form of caption. Next, I will explain the learning activities that I use as a teacher in my classroom. First, we start with pre-activity. As usual, the first thing that almost teachers do when they come to the class is to greet each other. And next, checking the attendance list, pray, then move to the perception. My topic is about caption, so I believe that almost my students are familiar with the caption because they always post or they always see the caption in their social media such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. So it makes so my perception here, I will show the slide of the screenshot of the caption that I took from Instagram. It will make students relating to their experience or their knowledge that make them understand about the topic that day. After we do the perception, we explain the students the goal of the learning, the scenario of the learning, and the important one is don't forget to inform students what kind of activities that we will assess in the process of learning. Next, main activities. I use discovery learning model, so there are 6 phases when we use this model. The first is stimulation, the second one is problem statement, the third is data collection, next data processing, verification, and the last is generalization. So the step of these learning activities, first students observe the various texts in the form of caption based on the slide. The second one, students ask to each other about the text in the form of caption. The third, students identify the social function, the generic structure, and language features about the text in the form of caption. The fourth is students are divided into pairs, then discuss about the text in the form of caption. Next, teacher give the worksheet related to the topic of caption, and after that students answer the question correctly by searching in by searching in several sources with their pairs. And then students match the picture with the appropriate caption with their pairs. And the next step is students do the peer assessment. So after they do their assignment, their worksheet, then they will do the peer assessment. And the next is students with their pairs present their caption worksheet that they already did, that they already do in front of the class. And the last is, of course, after they present their work, the teacher gives the feedback to the students related to their worksheet presentation. Next, we come to the last activities, namely post activities. So in these post activities, there are this is the end of our learning process. So our activities is such as reflection about the material, and then make summary about the topic that have already learned. After that, don't forget, tell the students about the topic next meeting. It's up to you if you want to give your students the homework or not. And last but not least, don't forget to pray. Well, that's all our activities in learning process. Next, I will explain you the learning material, learning media, and the assessment rubric that I will use to assess my student. The learning material of this topic I get from Google, and then I also get some examples from Instagram. So the material, you can see the material such as the social function, generic structure, and language features. So in social function, we will describe and comment the picture, photo, table, graphic, or graphic. So in generic structure, it's about action or activities, and the language features is about nominal praise and verbal praise. You can see in these pictures the examples. The learning media that I use for teaching this topic is a laptop, and I use a projector also to show the materials and to show the Instagram application, so they more understand about the topic about caption. And I also have printed pictures for students worksheet, so they can see the pictures itself, and they can match the picture with the right caption. Well, we come to the assessment rubric. Well, based on my worksheet, there are 10 questions. So the rubric is very simple. If you can see in this picture, so when the students have a correct answer, the score is 1, and when they false, the score is 0. So their score is based on their correct answer, like that. Well, we come to the end of my video. That's all my presentation about my lesson plan. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.